Minister, it looks like the European Commission will finally give its proposal about visa liberalisation next week, probably Tuesday. What does this mean for Georgia?
It is a very important step in our Euro integration process. We have association agreement already signed and provisionally applied since September 2014. It includes also deep and comprehensive free trade area agreement, which is already also operational and applied. It has changed our trade structure. For instance, the exports to the EU are growing, and its portion in the total trade of Georgia has risen from 90% to 32%. It's a very important change, which gives us opportunity for diversification, which is so needed. Also, there are new products emerging and produced in Georgia, especially oriented on EU market. It gives an opportunity for more economic development, creation of new jobs. And the CFTA provides 3 freedoms out of 4 freedoms of the EU internal market, which means free movement of goods, free movement of services, free movement of capital. But definitely we need also ability providing opportunities to our people to come to European states, to attend trade fairs, to meet the business partners, to have opportunity to sell their goods. Also for other interested Georgians to visit for touristic purposes, cultural events, Europe, to know better to become more integrated also on a cultural and level. And Visafree will provide these opportunities. So it will provide a real opportunity for getting full benefits of the DCFTA, as it will facilitate this business-to-business interaction and people-to-people interaction.
There's been a bit of controversy this week because you will be decoupled with Ukraine. Do you think this was the correct decision by the Commission to go ahead with the proposal for you and wait with the Ukrainians?
First of all, I have to mention that we are very much interested in the success of Ukraine in their European aspirations and in their European path. Generally, we want to be successful jointly. It is important for Georgia that countries having the same aspirations, same interests, they are successful in that. We are cooperating in exchanging information on that past experience, and we are very much interested that Ukraine also gets the visa-free. If it will be together with Georgia, it will be very good, and we will continue working with them to help if there is need to give our experience or share experience in that regard. Georgia, what is important is that Georgia has delivered on the recommendations, and visa liberalization action plan, which was provided to Georgia in 2013, was fulfilled by the Georgia. We have even gone beyond, and we when now we have fulfilled all the recommendations, but we are not stopping there. The reforms are ongoing in Georgia, and we are very successful in delivering all needed changes, will be institutional changes or legislative changes. We hope that Ukraine also will be able to do the same, and will be able to get visa-free jointly. I don't think that this political decision will depend on coupling or decoupling. I think that political decision will depend on the achievements of the country, and it's our firm belief that Georgia will be evaluated in accordance with its achievements. And there is a big expectation in Georgia that this political decision will be made as soon as possible. And we believe that this decision will be made. We hope very much that not only this year, but even in the first half of this year, we'll be able to get visa-free and final decision. We know that after the official submission of the draft amendment by the Commission to the Council, then it will require a decision of the Council as well as European Parliament and also approval from the member states. It will take time, but we hope very much that it will not take more than a couple of months, and we will get this decision. It is expected really to get this decision by summer, but we hope very much that this process will go fast. You rightly mentioned these are two different issues. One is the migration and illegal migration, and another thing is the visa-free travel for the country, which has complied with all the requirements needed. Will be technical requirements, legislative or institutional requirements to be a reliable partner in that cooperation and in that type of relations. If there is confidence from the EU side that Georgia can be a reliable partner in that relations, then it has to be taken also into consideration by the member states and by the wider society. So, and it should not be linked with any illegal migration.